Welcome SDMA Woodshop students. Today is going to be a quick lesson on how to drill the corners out. All right, I showed that in another video, but I wanted to show a couple more techniques, all right, because it can be kind of tricky. The first two that you glue together, that's not a bad deal, but when you get to that last corner and it doesn't quite come together, you get something like this, then we can run into some trouble here, all right? There's not a lot of glue in between here, and that's not a very strong connection, so we want to make sure that that doesn't come apart on us when we're drilling into the corner right here. All right, so I already have one in here, but I'm going to demonstrate a few more techniques you can use when drilling into the corner. In my first video, I showed that if we just sit here and drill like this and drill a hole in, then everything should be fine, except for one problem. If it's a bad connection like right here, as you drill in, when this drill bit hits the second piece, it's possible that this will break apart. And when that breaks apart, then we have some serious issues that we have to fix. So here's a workaround to that. We come along, if you have a clamp, that's awesome. You get another piece of wood like this, and you come along here like so, and you tighten it up. All right, and then now you just go ahead and drill into the edge. Now you want to be careful not to have an angle up like this or an angle like that. You want to try to drill straight in as best you can. Also, you want to make sure that it's lined up best, this direction, but this is the most important angle right here. So as we go, and of course I forgot my little tape depth stop here that I demonstrated earlier, so be sure you have that tape still on there. All right, so if you don't have a clamp, at least find a second piece of wood like this and go ahead and just push down on it, okay? This is a little bit trickier because now you have to put some weight on it and with your hand, and it might be harder to tell which angle you're at. If you could find a family member or a friend to push down on it, then maybe you can get a better angle down there with your eyeball as you're looking at it. All right, but this is another method here, pushing down on it with something kind of acting as a clamp right here. All right. That's another way. And of course, if you are fortunate enough to have one of these guys right here, a vise of some kind, then you can go ahead and put it into the vise. There we go. So 3 different ways to drill the hole, a little bit safer than what we demonstrated earlier, particularly if you have a bad connection like this. Now, again, remember this is a difficult project to do using the miter boxes that we provided, but we'll do the best we can with it, and we'll be able to fill this in with some wood putty and make it look a little better. All right. Hope that helps everybody. Take care.